Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها. What is Allah telling us here? That when the end of the world and the time comes and the earth will shake, that massive earthquake, and everything will crumble, everything living will die, and the earth will suck up everything. The earth will become a plain piece of earth. Everything, you and I and the mountains and our properties and all the money that we hoard and all the knowledge that we hoard and we didn't share it and we did not give it, it will get destroyed. You don't believe in the Quran? Huh? We don't believe. Everything will vanish. Har cheeze mitni wali, har cheeze aani jani, the poet says. Everything that came will vanish one day. Ye sab gurur mitti mein ja milega. All this arrogance and pride that we have over materialistic things will then go and mix into the earth. Will go and mix into the earth. The world will come to an end and everything will disappear. And then Allah says, وَقَالَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا لَهَا. And then the people who are dead will come alive. And they will say, human beings will say, what has happened? What is going on? What is going on? A little COVID-19 has hit the world and everybody's, what is going on? What next? What should we do? A little COVID-19. 7 to 8 billion people in the world. How many have died? 250,000? Statistics of 250,000 have died? Yeah. 250,000. Am I correct? 5 million? 500,000. Not even, yeah, 500,000. Just 500,000 from 8 billion people? 500,000 is nothing in the eyes of God. Of 8 billion people? And everyone are worried, what is happening? What's going on? What about when the earth shakes and everything disappears? And all the dead will come on earth and come alive for the day of judgment. وَقَالَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا لَهَا. Human beings will then be saying, what is going on? What is happening? That is trauma. That is going to be stress. And then the verse continues, وَقَالَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا لَهَا يَوْمَئِذٍ تُحَدِّثُ أَخْبَارَهَا بِأَنَّ رَبَّكَ أَوْحَى لَهَا يَوْمَئِذٍ يَصْدُرُ النَّاسُ أَشْتَاتًا لِيُرَوْا أَعْمَالَهُمْ فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. Very interesting, very interesting. What we're talking about here in the first khutbah, our deeds, our actions, big or small. That is the day, Allah says, that He will give the earth the ability to testify and to speak. The earth will speak. And so this person had all of this knowledge, blessings of the Quran, technological ability, wealth, degrees, career, but he was too selfish. Look, all his properties in the womb of the earth. He did nothing. He did not benefit himself, nor did he benefit others. تُحَدِّثُ أَخْبَارَهَا بِأَنَّ رَبَّكَ أَوْحَى لَهَا. Allah is saying in this verse, God is saying, and He will give the earth the ability to speak. Speak. Listen, we were created from clay, human beings. What is this? Your tongue. Who gave your tongue the ability to speak? You? You could have been speaking with your fingers. It's God who gave this tongue the ability to speak. وَعَلَّمَهُ الْبَيَانِ. Allah says in Surah Rahman, He is the one who taught the human being to talk, that this tongue could talk. Did not just say, bi'idhnillah, We were born, we had hands, we had feet, we had a brain, we had eyes, we had a nose, but we couldn't give ourselves a bath. We die with all the hands and the brain, and we couldn't give ourselves a bath and cannot give ourselves a bath before we are buried. There's a law, God who makes it happen. And he gives the earth the ability to speak. So don't deny that the earth cannot speak. Today your iPhone speaks and talks to you. Siri talks to you, isn't it? How are you doing, Siri? All right, fine. Your phone talks to you. You're telling me the earth will not be able to talk? Man has programmed this phone to talk with a program. You're telling me God will not program the earth to speak? He's saying he will give the earth the ability to speak. And then Allah says that he will gather people. يَوْمَ إِذٍ يَصْدُرُ النَّاسُ أَشْتَاتًا لِيُرَوْا أَعْمَالَهُم. You see the word a'mal? We were talking all the time about our deeds, People will be gathered by their deeds. If you're a miser, you will have a bunch of misers together. You know how people like to go in restaurants and of their class? A bunch of young people go. Like one day I went to the restaurant and I saw half his fiyaz. And when I saw him, it was a bunch of young boys. He didn't invite me because I'm not in his class. Half his fiyaz. All his classmates were there. Interesting, huh? And I suppose if I see Brother Azad in a restaurant, he will be with a bunch of millionaires. Huh? And you see a bunch of doctors in a restaurant, they're with a bunch of doctors and nurses. Allah says on the day of judgment, he will cause us to rise, not by these degrees and positions, but by our deeds. A'mal, D-E-E-D-S, not D-E-A-D. Land deed, not the deed. Not your deed property. You wouldn't rise by that. We'd rise by a'mal. By our deeds. Our deeds, the groups will be raised in that category. Women who only like jewelry and nice clothes, you will be with a whole bunch of women with only jewelry and nice clothes. Yeah? I think you understand that message, right? What does that group mean? Assorted by our deeds. And then فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. And then every smallest deed, good deed or bad deed, will be shown to us, properly well computed.